Cheers. Mm-hmm. Let me go get my child. That's for you. They're cheering for you, babe. Bitch, I'm my mother. No drama. Let me give you some. Oh, the body. Hold on. It's so. Oh, look at that waist. All right, sorry. I get a little lost in myself. Somebody's got to do it. Um. Oops. Shouldn't have touched that. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. And I'm your host, Mother of Gotti. It has been a long weekend. Um, First things first, I would like to get into this little bit of technology I stumbled upon. So, I was at my bar one day and a guy came in with these glasses and I could barely function my cell phone to its full capacity. And that's why I'm not a bigger star. Editing is everything. It's not what you have. The product is product packaging, and I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to use my phone. I get a little intimidated by technology. But this bit of technology that I was shown was a little intriguing. So I need one of your cakes. Okay, I thought you were being inappropriate and I forgot. How many cakes? Okay, DM me. Hey Motril, hey Mr. Lockout. Long story short, this little bit of technology that I was shown was like something I felt compelled to get to know. So, cut the check! This is the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, right? And at first sight, they appear to just be glasses. Whoa, baby. They're way more than that. So the case itself, as you can see the light, it charges the phone at full capacity. You can get 8 recharges out of the sunglasses. Now walk with me. So this is the case slash charging unit. Now the glasses, what you're seeing right here, have two cameras. The one right here is for videos, and the one right here is for pictures. Um, on the side is kind of translucent, so you can kind of see the technology in there. With one tap, you can ask it to play a song. With a swipe forward, it raises the volume. With swipe back, it lowers it. It does a lot of cool shit. But what I am most impressed by right now, let me turn the volume up so you can hear it. Two things. The first being you can ask it questions and it will tell you what you're looking at. Let's see how. Let me give it something harder. Let me turn that volume up. Hey Meta, what am I looking at? You are looking at a black skull. This is so much fun. Another thing that I saw that it does, which is probably its coolest attribute, is the language. That it does, which is probably sorry, its attached. Attribute. It's attached to my phone. So anyway, the coolest thing that I seen that it does is it translates languages. So now, if I have on a pair of these Meta glasses and I speak English, and then you have on a pair of the Meta glasses and you speak Spanish, when I speak to you and you wait, it will tell you what I said in Spanish and vice versa. So like this is, and it has way more, accolades and things, but I'm so impressed. So I got one yesterday for Skip was dying for one. I really just had to bless the baby. He's such a good baby. As I learn more technology in it, I will be teaching you guys because I actually, you know me, I don't stop selling things. I actually want to start selling them. Like I sell Ozempic. But anyway, give me some time. I'm gonna learn a little bit more about those glasses, and I'm so sorry. The glasses has to disconnect. It's gonna keep on giving the echo back on what I'm saying. But nonetheless, how was everyone's weekend? It doesn't matter because I just opened that up for me to talk about myself. Anyway, we had a great, beautiful weekend. A manager that I hated got fired. Oh, that's another story for another day. Um, Skip was chosen to speak to children at a church, children going down the wrong path about like redirecting their life, and it was adorable. I wanted to post a clip so bad where he just spoke so lovely about me and revolved his whole world around me. It was a real ego booster for me, but he said no. I got something that he needs, so I'm into bribery. So one day we'll release the video, but he's being a punk right now. Other than that, I say we can get into the show. And in no particular order, let's scroll the internet together. I am going to start with my Twitter, and then we'll work our way over to the blogs. My Twitter, and then we'll work. I'm so sorry, my shades are still connected. Anyway, besides Motro and Mr. Lockout, no one else said hello, and you guys don't have manners, and I will deal with you guys accordingly because you guys are acting like African Americans. You don't say good afternoon. You guys know how I feel about African Americans. This is Clarissa Shields. Y'all know her as Papoose' new girlfriend, even though he has a wife. I don't understand what's going on over there. Don't want to understand, but I just cover the news. Her birthday was, I think, yesterday. I hate Pisces. Hi, Trixie. Like, why do I have to be rude? Why does my nose do the Nikki? Why do I have to be rude for my African Americans to say hello? You know, back in my day, you get one thumping on the backside for walking in a room and not introducing yourself. Like, where's your upbringing, see? Okay, anyway, I made that word up. This is, sorry, she said I'm working, girl. Sorry. You know, anyway. This is Papoose' girlfriend while he has a wife. Very, very tacky girl. Like, you're not gonna see it in the picture. I'm gonna show. The girl can't dress. She can't pick a hairstylist. But look, she's not ugly. She just needs a little help because I'd hit right here. But 90% of the time I see her now. So this is the girlfriend of Papoose celebrating her birthday. Did I say that I hate Pisces? I really do. Boys and girls. Girls way, way, way more. What else is going on? Speaking of hate, what is Cameron sign? Hold on. I know it's a sign I hate. Cameron Giles. There has to be a reason I have burning hate for this guy. Can I say stabbed? I said it right. I redacted one of those people. An Aquarius. An Aquarius almost sent me to jail for the rest of my life because I hate them. Oh, look at the picture. Yuck. Oh, I hate him. I hate that face. I hate everything. But anyway, this is a clip from his show with Mace. And in this clip, he tells of a time that he was confronted by Suge Knight in regards to Suge feeling like he was owed money for a sample from one of Tupac's songs that, and My Ambition as a Rider. I don't know how old you guys are. Oh, he did owe him money. But anyway, nonetheless, let's hear his fabricated story of how he's
Fears.
so tough.
Suge Knight was known as the bully, so maybe it's a nervous reaction. And fear is our friend. My boy Mike Tyson said that. Baddest man on the planet. You need fear and nervousness all the time. Right. So explain to the people, how that situation went.
I wasn't about a scared situation. I didn't think it was a problem, to be totally honest with you. I know people may say I'm lying or anything else. Look, Tito was there with me. Tito, and Jacob York, to be totally honest with you. And when I tell these stories, even like the Cat Williams shit, I don't know what people think I get out of lying. I don't, you can fact check it. I don't need no clicks. We just up here talking, so it's no reason to lie about anything I'm talking about. It just doesn't make sense. Why would I even talk about it if somebody can actually fact check it? It'd be like, when I sit there and talk about Ohio and Chicago and Indianapolis, all these cities I used to be.
I'm bored. In and out. Here's the thing, and real quick, because it doesn't even matter. Perception is everything. No one cares if you're lying or not lying. People be misinformed by how things played out. So Cameron saying, "Oh, why would I lie?" To you, it may not be a lie to the person on the receiving end that was there. It might just sound like not too accurate. So I just hate how confident he was. Like, why would I lie? maybe your rendition of the story is very inaccurate because you have delusions of grandeur and you don't seem really in touch with reality. I just hate your guts, so I just really can't see eye to eye with anything you say. And we're gonna cut that story short because I'm already snoring in my head. What else is going on? Oh,
Gotta do it.
they joking on LeBron's toes. Anybody knows that anyone that does anything on their feet all day for a living, they have fucked up toes. Why are my toes fucked up? I don't have an excuse, but this isn't about me. Ballerinas, ball players, things like that. But this is a little extreme. This is a content creator going in on LeBron's. I don't even want to look at it, but here we go.
Man, LeBron, it's time to let one of these go, bro. One of these toes need to go, bro. Straight up. And I think I got an idea which one. It's that second one. I don't see what the purpose of it at this point. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's just catching the ride at the end of the day, man. He's not putting in any work for your boy. You know, you got that big boy is like, he's taking on a lot, bro. He's taking on the whole entire foot. And then he got to carry this little guy on top of him. I understand that the toes are meant for balance. You know, it helps coordinate balance and standing, but I don't see what the purpose of that second one is, bro. He's literally not even touching the floor at this point.
Hey, the boy's rich. That was funny. Speaking of funny, yesterday we had an Iheart Radio Awards, and in that award show they had a tribute to Mariah Carey. And if you know anything about Mariah Carey, she's literally the female Prince. And if you know anything about Prince, he's not impressed. And if you know anything about not being impressed, that's my specialty. But nonetheless, Mariah received a tribute. One of the tributes was by Money Long. I used to call her Muni Long for a very long time until one episode of one of my shows. Somebody was like, Diamond, we thought it was a joke. Her name is Money Long. But anyway, could care less. This is Mariah's reaction to Money Long doing, I believe it was We Belong Together. Okay. In her defense, who would call Money Long and say, let's get her to do a Mariah? My head looks so big today. Who let's get her to do a Mariah tribute. Like, was Ariana not available? Is Ariana a threat? Another girl did a tribute. Y'all know I don't be knowing people. Who is this other girl? She looked more impressed with this girl. Her name is Tori Kelly. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I thought she looked more impressed. Maybe she's constipated. I don't know. Mariah's hard to please. I swear she's me. Moving right along. What else we have going on the internet? So tired of the gimmick of Kanye West. So over the weekend, I saw a post. It's gonna pop up later in the show. I don't have time to make it a orderly thing. It's just whenever we get to it. Kanye threatening Kim K, his ex-wife, in a text message for the rights to use their daughter. What's the little girl's name? North. Anyway, he wanted to use North's voice on a sample for a Diddy song. And I'm like, why would you want your girl child to? Anyway, these people are all weird, not my concern. So he threatened Kim and said, you don't want to see how nasty it's going to get. Release my child's vocals so I can use it on a sexual predator song. And Kim was just like, no, until she's 18, I own the rights to her voice. Moving along, I'm confused because we saw on Drink Champs last year, Kanye was saying that Diddy was the feds, and Diddy had sent a text message to Kanye to call him. He was like, no, fuck you, nigga, you the feds, blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, it's free Diddy. Diddy's a good man. They trying to paint a case on Diddy, and Kanye's just weird, and he needs attention no matter what comes with it. So let's just see how much we can tolerate with this, and before we get bored and move on.
I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Having no fun in there. Get behind the mic, have some fun. Chop up them samples. Get back on your hit and vibe.
Yeah.
Have some fun. Get back to smiling.
Yeah.
These other motherfuckers, they're weird. stadiums. I need to see you back on that stage.
When you get out. I can't tell a jailbird how to feel and cope with their sentencing. But anyway, that's Kanye having another episode, and in this episode, he forgets that he claimed Diddy as his enemy for being a Fed. It's just I detached from Kanye recently, and I'm still processing it. What else is going on the internet? More mental health because we're at a time in social media presence where only debauchery, hypersexuality, violence, and mental health disorders get you attention. So everyone's really souping up on that and monetizing, and sometimes retards join forces. So here we have Jaguar Wright, who is a talented vocalist, but I don't even think she's pretending. Something's in her brain. And then you have Toni, who has no accolades or anything. She's just a crazy bitch with a gap and the mother of Black China. Let's just see how they even came to joining forces. Not interested. It's just the internet. On the carpet for the Iheart Awards, we had Glorilla, and when I tell you, baby, right in front. You guys are not ugly. You're just poor. I mean that with the bottom of my account. You guys aren't ugly. You're not ugly. Ugly does exist. But the level of ugly that you're born with, you don't have to die with. And some people are living proof. I think while we scroll, we're going to roll into something on the internet. I saw the other day they had Glorilla in the studio prior to her money and tune-ups, and it's just like, God bless you. God bless you. And I too need some tune-ups. What else is going on? And this I really don't want to show too much of. I just want to post it for a reason. I just don't like when people throw narratives on situations that they know isn't the correct narrative, but they do it for attention and just the climate that we are as a society. So damn well, we don't know damn well, but we know that it more looks like a medical and health issue instead of Tracy Morgan gets plastered and vomits on the sidelines at a Knicks game. How embarrassing. That's not what happened. He's clearly having a medical issue, a medical emergency, hence the bleeding nose, the vomiting, the nausea, and it looks like a very serious situation. God bless him. I'm just going to play a very quick. But some verified accounts, need that $6 so bad from Elon that they, don't care about misinformation or just being, evil. Speaking of $6 from Elon charges $11 a month for Twitter. I was here before I even knew he was alive. Way better days. And I said to myself, I'm mad important. I can say boo, it goes viral. Why are you giving me $20 checks? So I unsubscribed. I said I don't need the blue check. I need real checks. I need green checks. But anyway, I unsubscribed from the verification that Elon does, and I seen all my privileges go away. I'm trying to write a whole tweet that goes past 140 characters. They're like, you need to have a blue check for this. Then my interactions minimalized significantly. He's really playing with the rich are going to find ways to be richer. They just, make life suck so bad that you squeeze these pennies out of you. I hate what they're doing over there at X. It fucking sucks. But nonetheless, moving along. Did I say I hate Pisces women? I truly do. I truly do. If you don't believe in signs, I don't care. There was a time I didn't. You live long enough to see everything's not a coincidence, and we're not bigger than the stars. But nonetheless, Toni Braxton's a Libra, like me. And her sister Tamar is a Pisces. Tamar had a birthday yesterday, and this is what happened. Let me show you the picture she posted. I was like, calm down, auntie. Okay, so they're blocking it, but it's a panty picture. Hey, I'd probably be doing worse. And Toni Braxton, the legend, wanted to repost it and tell a happy birthday. And this is what happened. Toni said, wanted to repost that gorgeous, and Libras would kind of skip, you're late. I don't give a, calm down. Hey, husband, thank you for stopping by because you barely had that. A little passive aggressive, but it's humor in it, and we like to piss people off. Wanted to post that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay. Tamar responds, or you could have called gaslighting. Here's the thing. Bitch, I never cared about titles. And when I say titles, Trixie, both of your parents are Libras. Both of my parents are Libras. It's three of us in one house for over 20 years. My dad's in a late September Libra. My mom's the first week in October Libra. You were blessed, Trixie. So glad to hear that. Here's the thing about titles and relationships that you're born into. Didn't ask to be here, didn't ask to know you. This is a situation neither one of us could have avoided. I am not in a jail where I have to love you. I don't have to know you. I don't have to wish you well. So me personally, if I go to say happy birthday and unbeknownst to me, I'm blocked, I'm going to post you. I'm going to post the worst picture you ever had, and I'm going to call you all types of bitches. And then I'm going to tell you, you know how I give it up. I used to punch you in the head when we were 3. Come see about me. Toni Braxton, like Germany said, the Toni Braxton, I guess she went about it a classier way. I don't know these people. I just know that Tamar seems very insufferable. I don't be seeing Toni Braxton's name anywhere. Not to say that means that she's in the right. But I already have a bias because she's a Libra, and I hate both of our Libras. Hold on. This is too strange. Trixie, both of her parents are Libras. Diamond, both of her parents are Libras. Poseidon said, wait, guys. Both of my parents are Libras too. Oh my God, this is so crazy. We're the second deepest sign in the zodiac. It's the only sign I think comes with a heavier presence when it's on social media. Like, God damn, who let the GDs in? Is Leos. And to me, they require too much attention. Trixie said, I'm a Cancer. I hate Cancers. I'm so sorry, Trixie. There's nothing you can say, but people do this, but I don't care. I can only go by the examples, and I have too many. Don't want to know y'all, okay? Because some way, somehow, somebody did it to you. It's never you. Don't care. Toni and Tamar, first of all, y'all too old for this. Way too old. Baby. We're trying to start throwing y'all diapers at each other. Tamar, just from social media presence, I'd have bopped you in your head about 4, 5 times. I don't give a fuck about a block. I don't give a fuck about we both have the same mom. We came out the same poom poom. I don't play with people. I don't care who you are. Bitch, you got me blocked. You have to block me in real life. And I'm going to call your mother and tell her I'm about to fuck your daughter up. Thank God I don't have a sister. Oh my God, I do, but half don't count. You got to come out my mama's poom poom for me to count you. Because, men just go anywhere and just let their nut hang. They just let it hang. In a sock, in a person, on the floor. Sometimes it becomes garbage. Sometimes it becomes a human. I really can't get caught up into what men do with their nut. But holding a life inside of you for 9 months, making the sacrifices and not eating and drink, that's a bond that I will only share with someone that had the same portal as me. Having a dad, I'm not, just my thoughts, whether right or wrong, just how I feel at the time. But anyway, I would beat Tamar up so bad and call her all kind of Muppet. Everything they call you on the internet, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you all kind of Muppet babies. I'm going to talk about that. There is no end to war with me. So anyway, the ladies are fighting. Tamar versus Toni. You blocked me. I wanted to tell you happy birthday. I'm telling mom. Thank God I don't have a sister because I was fighting my brother. Boom, bing, bow, bow, boom. That's why I fight boys. I grew up fighting a boy bigger and older. A girl? Quick story. Very, very quick. Very embarrassing. Not for me, but for her. But anyway, we're older now. I got a half sister. I won't say her name because I love it. I love it now. Before, no. But men create these problems with families, and it's not fair. But I'm just going to blame my dad. My dad does not treat his other kids the way he treats, not even Nigel, not even my brother. It's just the Julie show. I was flattered at first. I'm still flattered now, but I'm going to pretend I'm not flattered because I want to teach a lesson. Men create divides between people. They create the divide between the different siblings because they see the treatment. They create divides between the women because, hey, men are just the scum of the earth, but we have to coexist with them. So pick the best of the worst and go. My dad had a daughter, and she's my half sister. So she would come over sometimes, not often. Sometimes I could count on my hand how many times she slept over. And this probably was the last reason for the last sleepover. And in retrospect, as an adult, I realized why she did it. Sorry, I didn't realize then. I was 8. You had to meet these hands. Long story short, if you're coming over to your father's house and you don't get to see him all year round and you're looking like, this is a nice house and look how many toys she got and you're going to hate me because of how he treats me. Not because of anything I did to you, because it's just natural. It's not fair. One particular day, my sister had enough of the favoritism, right? And went into the bathroom and took a knife or whatever she took and carved my name in the back of the bathroom door, Julie. Went back in the room, pretend she was going back in the bathroom, half asleep. Oh my God, somebody come see this. My parents come in the bathroom. Look what Julie did. And the whole time, I'm like, what the fuck? My mom knows me so well. My mom says, Julie doesn't write her E's like that. If you're upset with Julie, this is not the way you show it. You and your father need to talk, blah, blah, blah. My mom's a social worker. She talks to people for a living. Do you think I let it... Do you think I let it end there? Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. As the night fell and the parents were going to sleep, I had other plans on how you teach people how to deal with not liking Julie. I beat her ass from wall to wall. The last hit, I just remember her sliding down the wall like a fly. You ever see a fly in a cartoon and the cartoon character slaps the fly on the wall? I'm talking about boom, ping, pow, bing, 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 bang, bing. Bitch. And she was 3 years older than me? Long story short, I don't know how we got here. Oh yeah, I said, thank God I don't have a sister. Thank God I don't have a sister that I have to see more than 5 times in life. But at the end of the day, men create the divide between siblings and women. So I'm sorry that I had to whip your ass so bad that day. And I don't think she ever slept over again after that. But nonetheless, let's just move along. But what did we learn? Nothing. I just like to fight. All right. Next story. Suge Knight doubles down on the belief that Eazy-E was injected with AIDS. Suge Knight doubles down on the belief that Eazy-E was injected with AIDS. Because he's the one that did it. Suge Knight is the... Let me just hear how this plays out.
When you made the comments on Jimmy Kimmel, right, about, Eazy-E getting injected with AIDS, did you really believe that, or you were just saying that for attention?
Why the bulletproof vest?
Oh, it's not. Oh no, that's just it's the new style. You've been in the can for a while. This is what everybody. That's what all the talk show hosts are wearing.
This is a new thing, right?
Yeah.
See, if somebody gonna do something about it, technology is so high, right?
Right.
So if you shoot somebody, you go to jail forever. So the kids, you don't want to go to jail forever, right? So they got this new thing out there. People sell them all the time. They got this stuff they get blood from somebody with AIDS. Yeah. And then they shoot you with it.
Oh, so that seems bad.
That's a slow death.
Yeah.
An easy thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Well, I'm not saying it's true. It's not true. I ain't gonna never say I didn't get this far in life by being stupid. So, you gotta be...
I ain't got the energy. I don't. Like, what joke can I make about this? None. I told y'all we was gonna run to Clarissa again. Y'all gonna see how she dressed. The girl. NFL legend Deion Sanders, aka Primetime. I wish I had that name first. I love that name. testing his boxing skills of his and Clarissa Shields.
I knew it was coming. I was like, go ahead, do what you want to do. Set you up. And then I'm gonna run half the round. I'm gonna be running half the round.
Just always, she's dressed like Skip. No disrespect. Skip is really in his flared pants era, and he wears the flared pants with the big shirt. She literally looks like, I know Skip is somewhere trying to purchase the same outfit. But anyway, the boy likes it. Papoose. What else is going on? This is very Skip-coded. Detroit man accused of calling in a bomb, mass shooting threat to girlfriend's job so she could lay with him and cuddle. Romance ain't dead. Niggas just scared. This is very close to home. We live in Buckhead. We're not staying here long. I have no problem telling you that. Have a ball trying to find the apartment. I know this post office, and I know the postal workers that work in there, and they're very piece of shit people. I've never in all my life, or going to the post office, seen a post office that has a handwritten sign that says, we're on lunch from 3 to 5, come back. A 2-hour lunch, never heard of it. When you get there, the guy tells you, step down, you're wasting my time. So to see yesterday that a Range Rover drove through the post office with the rudest, nastiest, most ghetto, inconsiderate postal workers I've ever seen in my life, I already know what happened. They caught the right person on the right day. Shout out to the person. I hope they got away because this needed to be done. Guys, who did the body? And how was the service? And who spoke? This is Noriega looking like a dearly departed. And I don't know why you would look at a humbling friend. First of all, the front camera is not for the weak or the semi-attractive. You got to be, some tea. Some real tea for that front camera. I don't play with her too much. I get in and I get out. Why would Noriega see a corpse-like rendition of himself and say, that's the one, upload? You did it to yourself. You know what? I'm one of those people, I don't believe in the power of the tongue. And that's going to come up later in the show too. I don't believe in the power of the tongue because behind you would be an ocean with dolphins. I want 4 monkeys. I like capuchins. I like bonobos. I like chimpanzees. If the power of the tongue was real, this humble abode behind you wouldn't exist. It would be a really, really gaudy home. I said it to say this. People always say, oh, don't say that there's power. Maybe I haven't seen it. I haven't. So sometimes I wish death on people. When I say sometimes, I mean every day. That guy can do that took Mary to court for everything she has. So in her 50s and 60s, as tired and over as she is, she still has to perform. This Butts for You can do. Listen, my auntie is tired. No more drama, no more pain. But she has no choice. Can Do had got off like the biggest male against a woman settlement I've seen in my entire life. So against her will, unfortunately, Mary has to tour for a very long time just to keep afloat because she married a bad man. And the bad man took all her money. But my auntie is gorgeous, but my mama tired. Mary, I put the word in for him. Don't care. Rick Ross asks how many artists for you. Don't care. What is Ja Rule talking about? You can't hide. Ja Rule, while speaking on Bronny James, says you can't hide where you have deficiencies in athletics and shares his own problems with LeBron. There's a famous Dave Chappelle quote, and it goes, who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this? Why are we asking? Let's just see.
Be in my pool every day and shit. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't think we ask for these. things that we're dealt. We didn't ask for the hand we're dealt. We deal with it and we smile and we make it look fly. We make it look fun and we make it look fresh. But nobody wants to live poor. Nobody wants to live in poverty.
But see, this is why, like, I love what LeBron did for Bronny. I know there was a big controversy around that, but why? But why? If you are in a position,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference.
But I just feel like nepotism has happened.
Nothing wrong with nepotism.
Right. In other communities for years. Kid is not smart enough to go to Harvard, but the granddad and daddy went, so the kid automatically gets into Harvard versus the black kid who clearly has the credentials.
I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Right?
Well, let's get some black privilege going.
Let's get some black privilege going.
I'm all for it.
So LeBron James, yes, he's in the NBA. Yes, he is LeBron James. No, Bronny is not as great as his father. But what the fuck? He could pull strings. He can get his son in.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the only problem I have. If we talking entertainment, if we talking business, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
We talking any other, facet of business, no problem. We're talking sports. We're talking athletics where you can't hide. You can't push somebody to the forefront of athletics and say, he's the guy. You can't do that because
you got to prove it on the court. Okay.
You got to prove it. You got to actually go beat the guy.
He makes sense, but no one cares what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this. Hey, we got a J Hud Tunnel, my favorite, with Kate Dennings. I don't know who nobody is. I've seen her face before. If you guys know where she's most popular or most known from, just tell me in the comments. To me, it's just a white girl coming down the tunnel. So let's see.
We got Cat Dennings at the happy place, walking down the hall, about to hit the stage. We got Cat Dennings at the happy place, walking down the hall, about to hit the stage. Cat Dennings, 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 Cat
Before I even give the rating, I want to apologize for wasting y'all time and mine. I'm seeing a trend here with the white people. Stop pretending you did not know there was a tunnel. No one even seen an interview. Poseidon said, "Did I do Big Sean?" No. He's gonna come up. I have to hurry up with these. It's a long weekend, so I haven't been here since Friday, but he's gonna come up. What is the white trend of being, oh my God, what is this show that I came on that has a tunnel? I'm not prepared. Oh, where? You spent 80% acting bewildered and the other 20 looking stupid. So for the fact that your face did something cool and I thought something cool was coming and that face right there, when a black person about to fuck it up? That one. For that, you get 1 point. But you followed up with nothing. It gets a 1. And the only reason you got a 1 is because you had the fuck it up face, but you let me down. Y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it to fucking get, because we're not going to watch the interview. So the prime of the whole reason you went there is to walk down the tunnel, because we never make it to the couch. And you do. Where am I? Not impressed. I'm not impressed, and I'm getting tired of it. All right, moving the fuck along. Madonna running around with another. Madonna's a child predator. I don't care if it's not a child. At a certain age difference, I'm going to still call you a child predator because you don't care, so I don't care about being politically correct. You're a child predator. Madonna's 104 years old, and she's dating a 28-year-old. How is this legal? I'm tired of her. And this is the same woman that y'all let adopt black children and just do whatever with them. Blacks adopt blacks. I don't care. Let me see. Eddie Griffin says, keep Puffy, Donald Trump. I don't care. When y'all start picking abusers that you let, this one abused a little bit less. What do you mean keep Puffy, pardon R. Kelly, Donald Trump? Kill all three. Okay. Shout out to Casanova. He was on the latest episode of $1 Million Worth of Game. Let's see what we have with this clip.
And I just told them niggas yesterday, I pulled up on all the clips and I'm like, yo, I appreciate y'all because it could have went left. You know what I'm saying? It would have never been no interview now because it's like 15 of them and it's like 15 of us. It would have been blood all over the place. But I say that to say, this federal shit is a different ball game. This ain't no, oh, now I'm gonna just keep my nose clean. I'm gonna stay out the way. Nah, if you don't leave on that first bus, when them motherfuckers is out there, these niggas gonna gut you the fuck out. I'm in the West Coast. I'm around a Pennsylvania. They doing motherfucking dope things left and right. These niggas ain't playing. Niggas is pushing a hard line. You know what I'm saying? There's more militancy than jokey state shit that we was on. I'm in the state, nigga. Shit, I'm my backyard. I'm with 20 motherfuckers I know from high school, from junior high school.
Hey guys, there's no difference between jail. You can't go outside, you can't fuck, you can't see your loved ones, you can't go to the mall and get some cookies from the cookie house in Kings Plaza. It all sucks. Stay out of jail, y'all. Not to say that you could avoid it, but sometimes, if you can, there's no... This is the video of Glorilla that I use to inform you all that y'all are not really ugly, y'all are just poor. Because baby, I gotta make it bigger, yeah. Because I'm at these bitches, nigga ain't stop fucking with this bitch. Running through these niggas, glory hardly ain't got shit. I know them bitches watching, I look like a fucking lick dog. Don't buy me to that nigga, baby, he know that I'm the shit dog. Money came by love, but they can't buy me that new vet dog. My pockets blood. A part of me thinks that that's AI because I just don't remember her looking like that. I'm not trying to be funny. A part of me thinks that this is AI, but I think it's really her. I'm eating good, I'm feeling like a fake hoe. Not stepping on no toes because I'm at... They're in the comments saying a glow up for real. Baby, look at this girl. And here's the thing. One day, I'm going to get approached by all the things I say on this show. And y'all can't beat me. I don't care. I genuinely do not care. I actually do like a good squabble. And I haven't had my talents tested in a while. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it. Like Spanish. I need another fight to see how good I'm not saying I want to fight you. I'm saying I'm not scared of anybody saying, yo, remember the beginning of your show you used to talk? Squabble up. I'm not saying these things to be mean. Because it's not where you used to be. It's where you are right now. You look great. You look fantastic. But baby, it was so bad I thought it was AI. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing no more camera on clips. Another clip from the Casanova $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. He said he felt like 50 Cent knew the indictment was coming because of something he said on a song they did together. Let's hear what he had to say.
50, we got some motherfucking smoke. I'm going to fight 50 ass, you hear me? Nigga motherfucker put me on a song and then say, I am not gang. I do not gang bang, right? I never knew what the fucking nigga was talking about. That's why the nigga said that. He knew a motherfucking Rico was coming. That nigga got the word. That nigga knew, man, and it's good that you announced that because the only way not to be in a conspiracy or Rico is to publicly de-announce yourself. Y'all hear that? Publicly say, I am not in the game. G-Unit is not.
Shout out to Casanova. That's my boy. If y'all want to see more of that podcast, go over to the $1 Million Worth of Game YouTube and see the whole interview. Why is Cameron here again? Mace reveals he's opening. Okay, let's see, because this is a Mace clip.
What's the word?
Mace reveals he's open to visiting Diddy in jail if he's added to the inmate visitation list and addresses rumors that he sat next to Diddy's son at Biggie's mom, Valletta Wallace's funeral. Let's see.
Cindy saying you puffed up today, man. You puffed up. How was Miss Wallace's funeral, man?
Oh, that was a real it was interesting. It was good, but then it was also like heartfelt because while I was sitting there, I was thinking it felt like a end of an era.
Right.
That's what I was looking at when I was sitting there, just looking at all of the videos, and then people that were there. If you were there and I didn't say hello, it's just because my mind was somewhere else. It was probably some people I should have said hello to, but you know.
That's what's up.
My brain was
a lot of people don't know, not to cut you off, a lot of people don't know Mace got up in the middle of the show last week. If y'all didn't see him towards the end of the show, it's because he left to make sure that he made it there on time. So condolences to the Wallace family and from me especially, because Mace took me to Biggie. And the one thing I heard, I'm just saying, I wasn't there. I was just wondering. I heard they put y'all by each other and y'all ain't really, the vibe wasn't right. I don't mean to turn a somber situation into.
With friends like these.
No, you know I got niggas watching you wherever you go. I gotta make sure you safe, man. I got eyes on you wherever you know. I got eyes on you, and now you a hot commodity. I gotta make sure you being well. Interesting. You would go see Puff?
I'm trying to get to a fucking clip where the boy gets to fucking talk. It is. I hate Cameron so much. Am I overreacting, or he not shutting the fuck up, or he just trying to be included in an event that he wasn't there for by trying to add himself in you? Like, shut the fuck. I want to hear about him sitting next to the little baby Combs.
Why are you waiting until he get in there to make sure he good?
These are the times where you need people to check up and make sure you're good, you know. And, and not that I condone anything that they're alleging them to have done. Is just until they prove it, you know, you kind of want to make sure that you don't be like one of those people that somebody did good for you. He didn't do all bad. He did some good. So
we definitely
did some good.
All right, I need a show where Mace gets to talk more. I'm really just not interested. I don't know. I'll talk about that story in a second. Don't care. Don't care. Definitely don't care. Super duper don't care. They want you to care. Rat Boy brings the rainbow hair back. Let's just go to the end. That was a little bit too long for me. All right. Kay speaks on a problem with Prince refusing to clear his music or allow it on YouTube when he was alive, revealing that Prince only told Irv Gotti, yo, call Michael Jackson to see if he'll clear his shit. I'm not clearing shit. Let me tell you something about Prince. And I'm going to be very transparent. I don't care for Prince's catalog. People go, what? What about everybody else? I see why the elders went crazy. Everybody, you name them, I see it. Anita's a piece of shit. I still see it. Luther, there's no conversation. Whitney, undisputed champion of the world. Prince, I'm not impressed. And he was a piece of shit bitch. He could hoop, but he was a piece of shit. Let's hear Case's rendition of what occurred between.
It's been up there for a couple years. Yeah, I knew her pretty well.
Man, 54 is so young, man. It's like we have to find ways, I guess, you know, to be more conscious of our health.
Yeah.
You know, we're partying, we're drinking, we're doing all this and that, and we're not really conscious of.
Yeah, you gotta kind of balance it out.
Absolutely.
It's just sad. It's just I'll be 54 this year.
Come on.
So I ain't trying to go nowhere.
Nah, man.
So yeah, prayers up for him. That's a good dude.
No, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, rest in peace, Irv Gotti.
Like, as soon as I heard it bangs, I'm sitting there thinking about Irv yelling from across the thing, "You motherfuckers!" I'm like what's up? He come busting in the office.
You guys you and Jarro collaborated.
Yeah, we did Living It Up and I did Suicide Freestyle.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
But me and Ja had like 4 records together. Remember the Prince record that Prince wouldn't clear? It's on YouTube now.
It is?
Yeah, somebody put it on YouTube. I don't know where they got it from, but it's on YouTube. The Thug Life shit?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Let's hear it. I'm about to pull it up right now.
I thought it's been up there for a couple years. But Prince wouldn't clear it. He told Irv, yo, call Michael Jackson, see if he'll clear his shit. I'm not clearing shit.
Wow.
Like, oh, wow. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
But
yeah, it's on YouTube. I don't know if John knows.
He probably, now this is my own thought on it. He probably didn't clear it because you guys were on the label, and he was. If they didn't own the masters, I'm not sure if they did or not. Because that's.
No, but I think he was. That was in 2002.
Okay.
2000. No, when we did the Prince shit was like 2000, maybe. Yeah, that could have been it. But he wasn't clearing nothing for nobody, even after.
Yeah. That's interesting. So I would think these days.
All right, not impressed. All right, I wanted to hear the song. I told y'all on the last show, Dawn Robinson of In Vogue / Lucy Pearl has been living in her car for the last 3 years. This is her ex-husband, always a nigga that wants to include himself in a situation nobody even knew he was alive in, just because, hey, it's my moment to shine. Somebody hold down the mop. They need a quick mop over aisle 3. This is my time. I may never get this opportunity again. Let me go talk about a woman that I'm no longer with. Just, corny. Let's see. Oh, 9 minutes. How we gonna get to the important part? Let's see.
I'd rather be alone. It went gold after the second.
That was it. That's all we needed. I'm not even gonna give you anything you don't deserve, which is nothing. Moving along. What's this? Oh, after the going home service for Beletta Wallace, Little Kim posted something very nice on her Twitter. So nice, I'm not gonna read it. Damn. Little Kim was really the wife. You can't. Faith went home and went to suck some dick. Okay? Kim went home and still mourned. It's been what? What year he died? 97? It's been almost 30 years and Kim married the wrong bitch. Let's do it. What else we got to do? We spent the last 9 to 10 years strengthening our relationship. If you know if you know our history, that is God's work. But the last 4 to 5 were really special because we started to talk at least once a month, then eventually once a week, then 2 to 3 times a week. You would send me beautiful photos of yourself, an update of your garden, which had become your life. The flowers and the crop you planted would come along nicely, except sometimes those damn paninis. Paninis? How you always say? Anyway. I know it's not. Panini is a sandwich. Anyway. Sandwich. Everyone who was close to you called you Mima, but I called you Mommy, like a second mom, which is why slide 11. You made 11 slides, Kimberly? The boy is gone. It's very special to me because that was the day you showed me your phone and you said, look what I have saved. As I said, what? You said, daughter. I smiled so big, it warmed my heart, and you began to call me your daughter all the time after. This was so sweet. Our conversations got more intense. You kept saying we need to spend time in person. You wanted me to come to the house. I couldn't wait to do that, especially since it's been a while since I've been there. I had plans to come around Christmas, but you were going to Jamaica to see your mom. So I said I will come to you when I got back after New Year sometime. Once 2025 came in, we began to talk again. But this time you were calling me a lot, saying that we have to see each other. You're the only one I haven't seen yet. It was odd to me that she said that, almost as if she knew something she had to tell me. I kept saying, I'm coming, Mommy. The plan was to spend time with her after my show in Atlantic City, since there was only a couple of hours away. But that day will never come. This hits different because there's no hurt and sadness like the hurt and sadness when you crave conversation from someone who's no longer here. I'm smiling to myself because I can hear you saying, my God, Christopher, put that smoke down. It makes the sadness a little bit better knowing that you're reunited with your other half of your heart. Rest in peace, Mima. We lost a phenomenal, strong queen, but we gained a beautiful warrior angel. I'm not mad I read that. That was beautiful. And shout out to Kim. Let's see. Miss Valletta in a party with her. Very nice. I'm going to scroll over this, scroll over that, scroll over this. This was nasty. So they had a Rolling Loud performance over in LA over the weekend. And, many people came out. Seemed underwhelming to me. I don't like anything. You can't ask me. Someone probably thought it was the best night of their life. What I didn't like for sure was right after the show, Sexy Red took her dirty, unsanitized, nasty gonorrhea lip gloss selling ass over to the Prestige Memorial for Nipsey Marathon Burger and took her hood rat ass to the back of the kitchen and just started cooking. I don't care if you're a celebrity, a crayon, a sous chef. Go put on a fucking hairnet, some fucking gloves, and preferably not an outfit you were just busting splits on stage sweating in before you lean over and perspire over people's food. Like, what the fuck we got going? That makes me not even want to stop at the burger joint and get a burger. Because we're your health code and ethics, right? Down the sewer with the rest of humanity in 2025. All right. What is this? Tyrese calls out Black people, Latinos, veterans, and 9/11 victims who voted for Donald Trump as he reacts to the stock market and the current state of the economy.
Latinos for Trump. All of the blacks for Trump. All of the veterans for Trump. All of the victims and families of 9/11 for Trump. All of the people that's still driving around in a Cybertruck, Tesla, whatever the case may be. You know, there's people out here laughing at you right now.
I have a feeling he's about to make sense, and I love that for him because I've never seen it. I'm just really deterred by a video that says 10 minutes and has Tyrese in it. So he's on the right path. You didn't do anything wrong, Jody. You didn't do anything wrong. I just don't foresee anything worthy of 10 minutes of my life that I don't know when it ends. Watching Tyrese talk about politics. All right. Don't know why I saved that. Don't know why I saved that. Losing interest here. This is interesting, and I want to go see where this comes from. There's a Black film director who owns there's many documentaries out right now, and I think they all came out about last year about Lake Lanier. But this particular one I want to see for sure because the director is a person that was almost a victim of Lake Lanny. And if you guys, I gotta stop assuming you guys know who she is. Lake Lanny, as I call her. Lake Lanier is an infamous lake in Georgia, about 40 minutes outside the city of Atlanta. Now, Lake Lanier is very famous because she got mad bodies. The mafia, Hitler, they got nothing on her. The story behind her is she was once an influential Black town, and this is not a myth. This is, you can verify, it's verifiable. A Black town flooded out for the appeasement of whites in their vacationing. So now in her revenge, and this is not a myth, she kills people every summer. Every summer. People to the point, people be like, I wouldn't put my toe in Lake Lanier. Me, I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I am fully Black, so I don't know how mad she is at me. But I already went 3 times, and look at me. Look at me. I'm still here. But the documentary from this person, let's just see.
That's why I survived the lake. For this very moment right here. Once I hit the water, once my head went under the water, I heard a voice say to me, Chastity, you're under the water. I don't know why I was saved that day. Everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? I did the people a disservice, not even knowing my history. You know what I mean? Not even knowing the history, but knowing the history.
September 8th, 1912.
This county was cleansed of all Black people.
Then because of a lie, it was taken away. It was stolen away, you know what I mean? And destroyed. I'm not ever gonna call it Lake Lanier again. It will always be Oscarville out of my mouth. But I think we should come as a people just to pay homage to our people.
That's where you're wrong. She don't want us there. She don't want nobody there. And I know people that have died there. It's not like, oh, anyway, so I want to catch, the name of the film is Success Is Us, I think. Just put Success Is Us, Lake Lanier, see what comes up. I'm going to watch that tonight, but I know where I won't be this summer. I've gambled too many times. She spared me. I can take a hint. Suge Knight. Why is Suge Knight getting a microphone every day in jail? Suge Knight goes off on actor Tyron Turner and claims he slept with Dr. Dre, Jamie Foxx, and Dalvin from Jodeci.
For him, and he spoke about a misunderstanding you and him had, and how Jay.
I don't care. Why did I open that? I don't care. Hey, mad, I don't care. What else is going on? I think it's time for me to go to the blogs. Yeah. Must have been a slow week. Gay. Yeah, let me head over to the blogs. No, I think Big Sean, and then we go. Let's see Big Sean coming down the tunnel if I can find it. I save it. I was gonna carry. Let me do it real quick. So this is my girl, Trapezoid Mouth. She's from Staten Island. She is a force on social media. And I was just telling you about the power of the tongue and how it doesn't really exist. Life is life, and whatever you get, you get. Life is like a box of chocolates, right? DDG was showing a video on the internet where he was poking the skin on his calves and how the skin was doing something weird. And he's like, hey guys, what's this? Trap, we're gonna call it Trap for short, he's dying, thank God. He got upset, it went viral. He said, we're gonna dog this bitch, such and such, on my next episode. Next episode comes, he goes to her Twitter, her Instagram, and he rallies for her to get canceled, only for people to, backlash on him, call him a bitch, say, who does this? So half of the people are caught up in, hey, so she wished death on him, right? And words mean things, and the power of the tongue. I don't agree or disagree. I genuinely don't care. I've said worse, so to come on here and be a hypocrite, I wish death on people in traffic. Who am I to say? Well, I get both sides. You open the door for disrespect. The door goes two ways. You can't only leave, you can leave and come in. The door is open. You wish death on the boy, he gonna say what he wants. The boy's a bitch? Absolutely. Whose side's to take? No one cares what's for lunch. He was super corny for thinking he had an aha moment saying, I run the internet. This is my internet. Never heard that. Never felt that. Your own plan backfired on you because everybody just started calling you a bitch and all you did was give her more visibility. You couldn't call the girl ugly. Not on her worst day and not on your best. So you just called her broke, which is the biggest lie because she owns businesses. She's successful. You just had to hold a death wish and cross your fingers. You went about it the wrong way. You go about everything the wrong way. You gave us front row seats to not seeing your kid for 4 days and making it sound like 4 years. It's just the internet. And I'm just here to show y'all what be on there. Next story. Doesn't matter. There. Let's go over to the blogs. Let's see what's going on in Neighborhood Talk. I saw Brooklyn. Motherfucking DDG. Let me finish this. It's not my Brooklyn. It's somebody named Brooklyn. So we're going to get right up out of there. All I saw was Brooklyn and I said, okay, let's see what happened to Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan confirms he had food poisoning amid viral video of him throwing up at Knick's game. He posted something on his Instagram saying, thank you for all your concern. I'm doing okay now. And doctors saying it was food poisoning. Oh my God, he might have been drunk. No, I'm joking. More importantly, the Knicks are now 1-0 when I throw up on the court, so maybe I'll have to break it out again in the playoffs. Thank God, because y'all know he almost didn't live recently. He was in a very, very, very dangerous, was it a Walmart truck? One of them trucks had to pay like they weighed because they ran into him and he was in the hospital in a coma. And so, shout out to Tracy Morgan for escaping death once again. People are crazy. What else is going on? I find shows based on Black people to be so boring, like The Housewives, the Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. It was a Walmart truck. Thank you, Trixie. All of those shows I don't watch and I don't want to cover because I'm not briefed on them. So I just saw Candy and opened it because, I used to work for her. I don't care. Okay. Plies, I know, had a lawsuit against Glorilla and Soldier Beat over this beat. I keep a couple G5 Soldier. And I think he dropped it today. Plies drops copycat lawsuit against Megan. Oh, Megan too. Megan, okay. Hell if I care. Let's see what he says. The lawsuit was filed last year, but according to court documents, Plies dismissed the case in March without explanation. Plies originally felt like the song sampled his song without, and guess what? It did. It did. In my opinion, that's the same song. So maybe he woke up feeling hold on, it's my mama. Yes, mommy. No, because I'm on TV. This is how I get you out the hood, and you want to interrupt it. And Skip interrupted me too. Gotta go. Y'all gonna keep us poor. Bye. You need money? Okay, me too. Bye. Sorry, y'all. I gotta answer for my mom. Skip is texting me. You wait. I'm on TV. Okay, got them out the way. Yeah. Plies probably just woke up feeling good because I think he had a case. I don't even know why he dropped it. That's some money to be had. Because guess what? All three of those songs are bigger than this one because I never heard it. My man needs me, y'all. Y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait. My man needs me. Y'all unhand me. Hold on. I'm coming, baby. All right, now y'all can have me again. She doesn't know this is live TV. She didn't. She know now. So about okay, go back to that because I need some money. Girl, no shit. Yeah. Plies, you might want to reopen that because those three songs did better than yours because we never heard it. All right, what else is going on? I don't do black shows. I don't care. This is interesting. Let's see. My man. I don't even like Skip. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Skip gets on my nerves so bad. I don't even know how to explain it. And he does not let me. Skip is so lovey-dovey. I feel like if I could post what he does, we'll be rich. Because, people are just suckers for love. But he just won't let me post the shit that's going to take us out the... I don't want niggas seeing me like that. So you want to keep going to work? You want to keep going to work? So until Skip lets me post everything I want to post, I don't love him. I'm one of those people. Favor for a favor. I'm going to remind you what I did. Don't let me do no favor for you because you ain't going to hear the end of it. People are like, oh, you don't do things for people to mention it. Why not? Why not? Because if I bought you some Ray Metabands, I want to be able to do what I want. I want to say what I want. I want to post what I want. Favor for favor. I'm going to remember. Skip said next subject, babes. Didn't think you was in here because you were texting me. I love him. I love you. Anyway, Skip is sitting on some very good material that I feel could get us out the hood. And he just don't let me post everything because he thinks it's like soft or whatever. I don't love you today. Back to my show. Someone said, I don't care if I am too woke. I hate seeing non-black people in bonnets. So the caption on Neighborhood Talk was, neighbors, do y'all agree? Let me tell you something. Weaves and lashes and we all blonde hair. We all steal stuff from each other's cultures. If we didn't, we wouldn't have tacos. We wouldn't have pasta. We wouldn't have beef patties. Bonnet doesn't even have a race assignment. It's about keeping your hair intact while you sleep. And not letting the fibers from your cheap ass 100 count thread pillows rip your hair out of your scalp. How are you attaching a hair protectant? Black people want to hold on to things that mean nothing instead of holding on to some money, and that annoys me. Bonnets ain't yours. Nothing is yours. This land's not yours. That man's not yours. Not yours, not yours. Redirect your focus into getting a bag. The government is closing in on us. These are distractions that y'all love to be distracted by while y'all maintain a negative account balance. Like, this is what we care about? This was cute. I like tough kids. I love tough people. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just a tough little boy in a climate where everybody's a bitch. So I like that he can laugh at himself. This little boy fell off a bike. Hence, the size on the knot on his head is the size of him. It's two hims. It's him, and then it's the knot on his head. He mocks his mom's reaction to when he fell off his bike.
You fell off that bike. What your mama say?
My baby got hurt.
And how you fall? And what your mama say?
My baby got hurt.
That is so cute. I hate to see soft kids. Almost got me. Almost made me want one, but I don't. All right. Love toughness. What else we got going on? I don't do baddies. I don't.
Oh, babe, where you at?
New music, y'all. Here's the thing. I wanted to say, who the fuck is Diney? Hey, she biting off of me. Diney and Dimey is too close. So I already don't like you. Diney. Okay. I wanted to hate, but I clicked it a little bit earlier. It might be a banger.
What? Dímelo. Can I throw this shit back? Síguelo. I ain't wanna rock right now. Coñazo. Come give me po-po. Swerve on the nipple magnet. I'ma put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Woke up in the spot, they're like, who that?
Hey, can't be mad. In a generation where everything makes my ear bleed, this was kind of pleasant. Don't want to give it too much. What else is going on? This is like a fucking movie, and I don't even think we have much time collectively as a species. They're gonna drop something on us, and I don't care. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. All right, the U.S. is paying $6 million to El Salvador. Y'all know I just came back last month, and I've heard about this. I didn't think they were really gonna do it. The U.S. is paying $6 million to El Salvador to house nearly 300 Venezuelan gang members deported by Donald Trump, despite a judge issuing a restraining order to stop Trump from wrongfully using wartime powers for deportations. No one cares, no one knows, but there's different things in the Constitution and different laws that the president has to abide by unless it's a special time called wartime, which supersedes, well, you can't do that. Well, this is a wartime and I get to do this. It's not wartime, so he shouldn't be able to do it. He still did it. Like, sounds like an impeachment to me, but nonetheless, look at this. It looks like a fucking movie. It looks like Aircon. You guys remember Aircon? This is literally a production. I wouldn't be surprised if we watched to the end and it said produced by Kris Jenner. Like, what the fuck is going on in the world? Oh my God, I won out. Not technically, I'm being dramatic, but we just living in some textbook times. What else is going on? I really want to know, was I sleeping when Bad Bunny became a star? Because the way they say he sell out concerts and the clips I've seen and the hoopla, the nigga really just looks like a Latino Richard Pryor. I want to call him Ricardo Antis. You know, Antis is before in Spanish, Pryor. Get it? I'm a genius. You won't get it unless. What the? How? How? Who is he? Why does everybody go crazy? Y'all think he's sexy? I don't. Name a song. I can't. Be impressed. I won't. What? Who the fuck is Bad Bunny? Whatever. Ricardo Antis. Antis? The enunciation I don't have down pat, but you get it. It's there. Trump is going to pop his orange little head. Harvard is saying tuition will be free for families that make $200,000 or less. You know Trump hates anything poor. We helping, that's DEI. You know, DEI gives opportunities to protected classes and, you know, social economic hardship is one of the protected, you know, social economically you don't make the criteria. That's DEI. So he's going to come in there and he's going to say, unless someone does it already. Just do it. But anyway, Harvard is saying for families that make $200,000 or less, students will be assisted with food, housing, health. This is crazy. Families that make $100,000 or less is going to get even more. So this is going to last for 4 days before he goes, wait, we're helping the poor? Cut it. Cut it, and whatever money's left over, give to the rich because we really need it. I just don't know what you were thinking about. I got 2 uncles and an aunt that voted for this, and I don't love you. Y'all and Skip, I don't love y'all. Skip, you could fix it. Y'all can't. All right, what else is going on? Why do y'all keep on texting me while I'm on TV? So Megan, wrestled with a woman. Megan Good got some decisions to Skip. I don't love you today. Don't speak to me unless I could start posting the things that I think are so cute of us that people are just like, oh my God, let's make them rich. You're sitting on the money, and I don't like that, and I don't love you. Jonathan Majors had a major court case down in Brooklyn for an abuse case. The people were divided. Y'all seen Coretta Scott King, aka Megan Good, come to court every day, holding her man's hand so sure that he was innocent. We also saw a video that looked like he was the abused, but unless you've been in a relationship, it's a two-way street. The girl usually gets the most of it. But anyway, until this day, we had no idea that he actually was guilty. We know that he was found guilty. He lost his Marvel contract. Marvel said, we don't want you in none of our movies anymore. We're taking that back, and we're taking that costume off your back. I forget what character he even played. What character did he play for the cartoon people? Somebody tell me. I don't really be caring. I don't care about anything but food and dogs. And monkeys. I love monkeys. Today, we got some audio. And in that audio, them people knew what they was doing in the jury because he really did it. He admits, I don't know if he knew he was being recorded. He admits to strangling his white girlfriend. Megan, you're next.
Before, again, it's just, I've never I aggressed you. Like,
you strangled me and pushed me against the car.
Yeah, all those things are under aggress.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's never happened to me. So I'm
because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly that
something inside of you.
I never wrestled with a woman before. Again, it's just, I've never aggressed a woman.
If you guys can't hear through all the riffling, and that's why I think it was like, a sneaky recording because you can hear all the riffling like it's in somebody's purse. But if you couldn't hear clearly, they have the quote. The lady's last name, her name is Grace Jabari. So Grace says, you strangled me and pushed me. It's not a big deal. We do not condone violence. Everybody, I'm just used to a rougher life. You strangled me and pushed me against the car, to which Majors affirms, yes, all those things are under arrest. So, moving forward, I don't know if this is going to, the leak of this video is going to take away more from his acting jobs and the people and the endorsements, but not good because we didn't have this before today. What else we got? A French politician wants the Statue of Liberty back, says the United States no longer deserves her because America has lost its way, siding with tyrants. It was a gift for France, helping all the immigrants come and, escape their hardships in their country. But now that we're kicking people out, do we still represent Lady Liberty and what she stands for? Burn it down. Burn everything down. I don't care. Somebody in the comments said, wait, France, not too much. Don't you still owe Haiti some bread? I like that. I like people that know their social studies. Life is more, I hate to say it every day, life is more than baddies. Baddies. No, you couldn't pay me to watch that show. And they're in Africa right now doing the, bring on the floods. After I die, then you could destroy it. Anything else is going? Universal Records, Universal Music Group is asking a judge to toss out the lawsuit that Drake has against Kendrick. They calling him a sore loser and saying that he's just mad he lost. Also don't care. This is funny. Jennifer Williams, this is one of those housewife black shows that I don't watch, but I remember her face. I hate they took that mess to Africa. Listen, I don't even have the bandwidth to talk about apartheid and the destruction of our people and when the missionaries came and taught the blacks to separate themselves by skin color. This is just a apartheid part 2. Crossing the waters to destroy our people further. Jennifer Williams, from one of those black shows that I don't watch, has a husband. I don't know who the husband is, but this is funny to me. The husband got a tattoo of her on the back of his, and I said, isn't that just Cheryl Lee Ralph? Baby, who is that, and why do y'all have all this money but not? I got a tattoo of Gotti Too Hottie on my damn arm, and this was just a local guy. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Oh, don't look at my titties. This you can't confuse this for Doug the Pug or nobody else. It's the boy. It's clearly the boy. That is Cheryl Lee Ralph, and you need your money back and extra on top until he grows his hair out. Girl, y'all got too much money for this shit, and she's smiling proud. Street saying he a scammer. What's it? The boy got a name? Cause baby, who's that on your head? These people. Forever 21 is clearly turning 22 because she is no longer a store. Are y'all sad? Me? No. I got Shein. I got Fashion Nova, and I don't really. Anyway, she is closing her doors after filing bankruptcy. Couldn't keep up with online competition. Baby, one thing about me, I hate a store. I hate a store. I hate a try on. It's something about dressing rooms that give me anxiety. I would rather, and I say this all the time, I would rather buy something online and return it 3 times until the size is right before I even try on something for 5 minutes. I don't know why. I don't know why. Are y'all singing? Oh, why? It doesn't matter. Come into my world. I'm not coming into yours. So, Forever 21 is closing their doors. I don't care. I think this is Fashion Nova. I really like buying cheap clothes and expensive bags and shoes to dress it up. Everything can't be designer. I'm not rich yet. And designer doesn't fit my BBL. She's gone. She's 22 now. You guys got to find something else if you like going into stores. But you know what? The culture is kind of fucked up because sometimes we have emergencies and we need to go to a store real quick that day. Everybody doesn't have the leisure or the time to wait for a week to, a 3-day to a week wait. So all the stores closing is just, it's not cool because sometimes, things pop up that same day. We can't, function or for shipping all the time. Anything else going on? Nope, I don't do them shows.
149 and 3rd Avenue.
I don't understand this. NYC officials on the hunt for a man corner camera eating a dead rat. Maybe I do understand it. My first thought is, what he eat don't make you shit. Nigga, where's the love? I'm sorry, I can only talk in Jay-Z lines. Gotta grow up. Won't. But then, he might, turn into a zombie and bite people and infect others. So maybe that's why they're on a hunt for him. Let's see. Let me see if I'm right. A stomach-turning video captured on 149th Street and sounds like the Bronx. Y'all always have this discrepancy when I was growing up. Who's dirty or who's weird? It's always the Bronx. It's always going to be the Bronx. Why would you ever think Brooklyn was in competition to be poverty-stricken like you all? Anyway, very Bronx-like story. In the background, voices in the video express sheer shock with one woman exclaiming, "This is crazy!" Kathleen Carodi, New York City's director of rodent mitigation, warns that rodents can transport pathogens and ectoparasites harmful to humans. So yes, it goes back to the aftermath and what that could spread. Just like when Trump told y'all his last administration, it's the Chinese virus. It comes from China. He was trying to say the Chinese did something, they ate something, and it created this global pandemic. So, yeah, you got to burn them. You got to burn them down to a crisp like they do in the movies before he infects others. I get it now. All right, over in the Bronx. What else is going on? Erica Mena is a real piece of shit. I don't care. I'm not covering the show. I'm just showing y'all. When you guys make the sacrifice and you have kids, you have to let go of a lot of things. A lot of things, because some of you have kids that are old enough to go to school and get made fun of for the decisions you make. And just some things are just not appropriate for parents. I don't care if money's involved, stardom's involved. Being a parent is paramount to being a TV star. Erica Mena is on TV having to show people fight for her love and just carrying herself on like a little, slut is a nice word. Slut, it has to be something worse than slut, because slut doesn't bother me. She is unfit. You know when Spice called her an unfit mother, and that really got to her? This is unfit parenting because you have a teen son, a big teen son that you don't even have a relationship with. They can be made fun of at school, and you're just on TV kissing boy, kissing girl, sprawling out, skin out. It's worthless.
Pussy lips. Oh shit! Your first kiss? It's crazy. It's insane. What the fuck was you thinking?
You guys had an opportunity to kiss on me.
You know what?
She put my feet in her mouth.
I wasn't gonna kiss you for the first time with you blindfolded.
Why not?
Not knowing who I was. No, I'm coming to you like. And what?
You feel that way, right?
You
feel that way, right? Did you not go when you needed to go?
Do you want to kiss me now? What's up?
I do.
Okay, come here. That is
Not in my pod.
Very
What?
fucking sexy.
Real classy. You got a 17-year-old son that has to go to school and get made fun of because of that. But anyway, not my mom. Very classy lady. Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. Yes, I do think I'm better than you for that. But if you wanted that life, you should have been like me and chose the path with no kids. But hey, not my mother. That's my only concern. What else we got going on? I don't think I care about anything. I don't. This is crazy. I don't expect you guys to know who he is, but I do because I'm on Twitter too much. This is an NFL player. His name is Deshaun Watson. I don't know the girl, but I do know that he does enjoy happy endings, and I'm not talking about the happy ending that she thinks this is with a marriage. He goes to the salons and he gets massages and he harasses the ladies to, suck his pee-pee and stuff like that. He has tons and tons of sexual allegations and charges, and like you guys, you girls don't give a fuck. You girls don't give a fuck if y'all have to marry Freddie on Elm Street with Jason officiating the marriage. You guys are marrying pedophiles, rapists, abuse, and you don't give a... Because if I know, and I don't know anyone by name or nothing, you know. Because if I know, everybody knows, because I know nothing. What the... I lived long enough to hate this world. And why you bring me here? It's not a good time no more. The thrill is gone. Not saying that I'm ready to go. I'm just not having fun. So you can turn it up, but don't turn me out. All right. Is there anything else going on? Nothing's important. I hate everybody. I just feel so much. I hate everybody. What else is going on?
Guys.
Some people get ganged up on the internet and I don't want to be a part of it. Like, y'all just miserable. But then some people that the internet hate, it makes sense. And you'll be like, yeah, this is a hateable person. B. Simone is one of them. People hate B. Simone and I can see why. She's very annoying, very obnoxious, unrelatable, insufferable, all the above, and she lies a lot. Someone noted that she was talking about her Ozempic journey not too long ago. Now she's crying in the screen saying, I'm so proud of myself. No medication, no pills, no Ozempic. Let's just see real quick.
I'm really in this gym getting emotional because I'm really doing this on my own without medication.
Don't care. Get it how you live it. Just don't be fat. The end goal is to not be fat. I don't care if you pay for it. I don't care if you laid on the table for it. I don't care if you stepped on a small child for it. Just don't come here fat. Girl, you's a liar and we don't care. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything. I don't care. But I think I want to end the show. Yeah, all this is frivolous nigger babble. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't be impressed. It's not my fault. Thank you guys for stopping by another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. I was tremendously not impressed with anyone today. I'm so sorry. You guys know that I don't do Wednesdays. I need to sleep and fart on myself the entire Wednesday. Don't look for me tomorrow. I ain't coming. But Thursday and Friday, I'll be back. So if you want to search the, thank you so much, Germany. If you want to search the engine. This wine is whining. If you want to surf the internet with me on Thursday and Friday so we find a whole bunch of unimpressible shit, come back. If you missed any of today's show, don't fret. It'll be up on YouTube in the next 10 minutes. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, don't forget, go fuck yourselves. Until the next show, peace.